In this episode of the Funny Business Podcast, we play What's the Word? And something's fishy about this one.
And on the flip side, we talk about random acts of caring, and we tell you when it's acceptable to start drinking during your day. Mike, hit the music.
Hello, you. Welcome back to another episode of the Funny Business Podcast. Time for a horror-like film going on here, but it's more of a podcasting platform. Matt is slowly backing away from his mic, but he forgot that he turned off his lights last week, and I did not know what was coming. And I think Matt's a little scared now that I have all my lights on, and I'm talking in this random low voice.
You can pick me up.
You can come back now, Matt. It's okay. Well, welcome back if you are a returner. Well, and welcome if you're new to the show. Sorry you had to indulge me in my obsession with Netflix. But my name is Mike, and alongside with me is my roommate for life, my best friend, Matt. How are you? How are things?
Things are pretty good. Keep on keeping on. Grind, don't stop. Struggle, grind, succeed. Rona.
It's struggle, grind, shine.
Okay, well, that shows how much I paid attention in college.
That's okay.
I'm good. How are you?
Dude, I'm ready for another episode.
Hell yeah.
Ready to bring the fire, the fury, through the fire and flames.
The fire.
Oh, that too. Billy Joel, man. Did you ever, you play Guitar Hero, right?
A little bit, not much.
A little bit. Did you ever hear about like the fire through the fire and flames?
Nope.
It's like the hardest song that you can play on like the regular original content of Guitar Hero.
Did you
It's
beat
interesting.
it?
No. Dude, you realize when you had like, I think it was the first three buttons. I have to get a visual here. Guitar Hero guitar. I did do Rock Band a little bit.
I've never played Rock Band.
I have. So there was the green button, the red button, and the yellow button, which were the first three buttons. And then you got to the fourth one, which is the blue button. And I think on easy, you could only do green, red, and yellow. And then when you did medium, you did blue. And then when you did hard, you did orange. And like my hands were just not ready to riff of guitar with those certain buttons. So, yeah, but easy time, easy mode. So,
yeah, I mean, I can't even get used to the new Rocket League controls that you put on my controller. So I haven't played that in a solid...
I was just going to say, what was the last time you played it?
I don't know, but I'm definitely going to forget next time I'm on stream.
I will say, you did do better the last time we played together.
We'll get into that a little bit later in the show.
Oh, God. Okay, fine. Whatever. All right, Matt. Well, typical episode here. All of our fun, and ravaging topics we got to discuss today. A typical recurring episode, the recurring segment, I should say. Matt thought we would just sit back, relax, and play another edition of What's the Word? And that's ready. That's it. Just guys being dudes. That's how it is. So if you're new here and you're wondering what the heck is that, what I do is I go to randomwordgenerator.com. I am working with a website that I click on, generate random words, and it generates a random word, and that's based on the discussion. And of course, as tradition, I ask Matt, how many clicks do I need to start with the first word?
16.
Wow. Okay. I think that's a new record. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. Matt, the first word, salmon.
Oh, I love salmon.
Salmon's great.
I don't know if it's my favorite. It used to be my favorite fish. I don't know if it's my favorite fish.
What's your favorite fish now?
That's a good question. It also depends how it's made.
Okay.
Favorite fish. I am going to say mahi.
I was just going to guess that.
I love mahi. Mahi's so good. I like grouper too, but grouper's better like fried. We just had swordfish last week for dinner. That was
Jeez.
so good. Yeah, I love all kinds of fish.
Are you hoping to make that in the new apartment?
Maybe we do
Really?
have a Sam's Club membership.
Nice.
They don't have a huge fish selection, but they had a ton of salmon. They actually had some catfish. I love catfish.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
big catfish guy.
Now, if we're going a layer more, what's your favorite seafood?
Scallops.
Oh.
I could eat scallops every day. I love scallops.
Are you a scallop snob?
What do you mean by scallop snob?
So there's this thing that Jenna and I found out about scallops, and as I say that, I remember scallops is not the strong the faint of heart for right now, but you can actually ask a waiter or waitress if I forget the name. I think like scallops, like docked or not. I think they're docked scallops. I forget. Now Jenna's going to be like, Mike, it was supposed to be like this. But basically it's like, was it not caught, but was it brought to the restaurant like fresh, like right from the dock, or has it just been sitting there? Like,
yeah, no, I love scallops. I don't love like breaded scallops. It's gotta be like more like just like pan seared, but so good.
I'm a shrimp boy. I love shrimp.
I like crab. Shrimp, I don't know.
Ooh,
shrimp
crab.
sometimes doesn't make me it makes my tongue not feel great after I eat shrimp and lobster, so I don't need a ton of it.
Okay.
I just don't love the texture.
All right. Next one. Corpse.
Oh God. I don't know. It's very sad.
Yeah. We're skipping that.
Okay.
Next word. Cinema.
Cinema. You know what movie I'm very excited to see in theaters?
Cocaine Bear?
No.
Man, Creed 3 is already.
No.
Yeah.
Guardians Volume 3.
Oh, okay.
Cannot wait to see
Guardians. Are you sure you're ready
3.
for that?
Well, I'll be ready.
Okay.
We don't have that much farther to go.
Okay. How much farther do you have to go?
We are stuck on Black Panther.
Stuck?
As of
What do you mean
recording.
stuck.
We haven't watched the Marvel movie in a couple weeks.
Well, yeah.
So that's the one we have to get to, but then we don't have much farther after that.
No, you're very close.
Yes.
You've at least gone through the Guardians movies, so kind of doesn't make sense in a way, but it does. But
right.
Anywho. The next one, bomber.
I got nothing.
Bomber jackets.
What are bomber jackets?
Bomber jackets, those are like the ones that
Google it.
Kind of like, I don't want to call them puffy, but it's kind of like Letterman's jackets in a weird way.
Bomber jacket.
Like a bomber jacket.
Oh.
Like it's almost kind of like the biker jacket.
Oh yeah, kind of like the leather jacket
the leather
kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't own one. I don't think I would look good in these.
Okay. The next word. No, I don't. My next word, medium.
Medium. Have you ever used a medium or like gone to a medium?
No.
No.
Have you?
No.
Good. That's a good Catholic boy.
Correct. Not my thing.
I found out in my new adventure that the Meta Business Suite with their analytics, so that's Facebook and Instagram for those who don't know, they give you a statistic that is the medium. Wait, medium up. Yeah. I don't know why. This made me think of it. It's what's the word? Comes conversation. It gives you the median engagements per post. So let's just say, like in our given last week, like we posted 3 videos. We posted obviously a highlight on Monday, a highlight on Wednesday, and then our introduction on Friday. Let's say our posts Monday gets 1 like, Wednesday gets 5 likes, Friday gets 10 likes. It would only tell you that the median engagements per post would be 5. And it would say that 50% of your content was above this number and 50% of this content was below your number.
Mm-hmm.
I know that. I was in elementary school. I was quizzed on that. Why would you give that statistic out?
Yeah, that doesn't
doesn't
add
help
up.
me.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Next one. Marble.
Marble cake.
Trying to
So
remember
good.
if I've had it.
You've never had marble cake?
I don't remember.
You've never had chocolate vanilla in one cake?
That's what it's called?
Yeah, it's marble.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
I love marble cake. I like vanilla cake, like chocolate cake. Put them together, even better.
You ever seen a marble flooring in person?
Like actual marble flooring?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but probably.
Those freak me out.
Why?
Because they're just like way too clean for you to like step on it. Like, yeah, just view from a distance.
That's gonna be a pain in the ass to clean too.
Right. That's why I was like, that looks expensive to clean.
Yeah, and that's something I wouldn't want to have like in my house because I would want it clean 24/7, and I would be afraid to get anything like any dirt on it.
Yeah. Next word, powder.
Powder. So I had this Gatorade powder.
Yes.
They were like little bags, like yay big.
Okay.
Like for anyone at home, like I don't know, 5 inches. They were sitting
Average
in my
size?
desk. What?
Average size?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe above average size.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they were sitting in my desk, and I was obviously cleaning out my desk, moving, and they were expired in August.
Okay.
I took a chance because it's just powder.
Yeah.
Like they can't really be that bad. So I had one at work today, and I survived. So I think I made the right choice.
You are a expired Gatorade powder survivor.
Correct. I am. Yes. First of its kind.
I been hunkering down on some emergency.
Mm-hmm.
You like that stuff?
I've used it a few times. I take the vitamin C gummies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I found out that my emergency was expiring in this month of the time of the recording. So I was like, yeah, I might want to drink these very quickly because you don't know what funky stuff happens with that. So
Emergency is one of those things that actually tastes good, though.
it does.
Yeah.
I mean, unless like, do you do the orange?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Next one, reward.
Reward.
It's like a reward.
That's honestly the first thing that came to my mind. Damn TikTok.
When was the last time you were rewarded something, Matthew?
Wow, I don't know.
Personally,
personally, like for something I did.
Yeah, or didn't.
I don't know.
No,
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
When was the last time you've been rewarded for something?
I don't remember.
Okay, all right, here it is.
I'm trying to think. Like, I mean, I received like gifts, but that's not really a reward. Like,
no,
it's like a gift.
I think the last reward I probably got was in college. I won an award my senior year.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, you ready for this one, Matt?
Sure am.
I'm not sure if you are. Our next word's apathy.
Apathy.
Yeah.
I was not ready.
Lack of interest, enthusiasm, or concern.
Yeah, I was not ready for that. You were correct.
When was the last time you were apathetic?
Probably video gaming before we came back.
Yeah, you jerk.
Yeah, well, I didn't enjoy it.
Matt was on this very long phone call with me, and I knew something was up. I knew it was related to video games. It's like, I can't feel it anymore, man.
No, it was bad, but it's
and
getting better.
I felt that emotion come through you.
Yes. A glass case of emotion.
Glass case of emotion. And look at that. You're back and you're enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
TikToking and ready to rock on the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/funnybusinessen.
Good plug.
Oh, yeah. Next word, threat.
Threat Level Midnight. Great movie. It's an Office quote.
Oh,
it's our Office storyline. Threat. Well, when was the last time you felt like a threat, like in life? Like you felt a threat. You felt threatened.
I felt threatened by a person,
by anything. In life. We ask the hard hitting questions here on the Funny Business Podcast.
Yeah, we're trying to form a genuine connection here. I would say like the weather, like being threatened by the weather and like trying to drive in it.
Yeah,
like
that's very scary.
It's like, yeah, you take your time, but there's still that threat that something could happen.
I think that's a good answer. For me, what
were you
this is weird. Not this. I won't say this is a threat, but this is a funny story. So for work today, for something, I had to go to like a government aid office.
Okay.
Walking through the security, I knew I wasn't going to set off anything, and I knew I was not a threat. But my belt went off.
Yeah.
Through the metal detector. Scared the shit out of me. I mean, I thought I was gonna get like thrown in jail. It was so scary.
And then the poor security guard who probably doesn't get paid enough because you're good.
Yep, pretty much. Yep, but it scared me half to death. I was scared half to death. Yep.
Anyway,
knew you'd love that reference.
Next word before I cut the segment. Invite.
Invite. Nothing is worse than when you don't get an invite to like a meeting, work related.
Calendar invite, right?
Calendar invite. Yeah.
Oh.
Just send a calendar invite. Love a good calendar invite.
I set the precedence whenever I meet with somebody. If they do use I think college students should learn how to use their calendars on their emails right from the start.
Correct. That's something I did not do in high school, college. I was so unprepared with my calendar at work. Like I didn't know how to do it. I didn't use it for a while, and then I don't know why, because it's a lifesaver.
But I set the precedence already, being like my calendar. I literally rely on my calendar. If it's not on my calendar, I will not remember.
Correct. Yeah.
Like that is how dependent I am with that freaking thing. It's ridiculous.
Yep. I even put like personal stuff on my work calendar.
Well, yeah. You have to.
Yeah, you have to.
Jinx. Yeah, calendar invites are necessary. So, all right, we'll do one regular one and one fun one. The next word's define.
Define. I got nothing.
Okay, one more. Pocket.
They need to make like pockets for women's pants larger.
You wear women's pants?
Nope, I don't. But I know a lot of women that wear pants. And their pocket sizes are ridiculous. Like I understand, like they carry like purses or fanny packs or a bag or a wallet. Like they have a large wallet. Well, give them a pocket.
Yeah, or like a back pocket.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I also don't like keeping things in my back pocket.
You keep your wallet in your front pocket?
Absolutely. Keep wallet and keys and my phone in my front pockets.
Gotcha. You gotta somehow transform into the dad and get the carabiner and put the keys on the carabiner.
Nope.
Why not?
We'll never. No.
So easy now.
The only thing I put in my back pocket is like if I get a receipt in line and I'll slide that in my back pocket. And then I forget to take it out of my back pocket and then I find it in the wash.
Do you remember the phase we went through high school and college of having a lanyard on your key set?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you always wanted the lanyard hanging out.
No, I don't have a lanyard on my key set. Nope. I did up until like a year ago.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me too. I mean, where's my keys?
Oh boy.
Oh, hopefully
Oh,
I got home.
Oh shit.
They're somewhere. Oh, they're probably okay. I had to get my snow boots from my car. But yeah, it's on the carabiner. So all right. Last word, Matt. You know the drill.
X-rated.
What?
No, what?
What'd you say?
No, moving on.
Okay. How many letters do we want this last word to have?
I was gonna say 1. 8.
8. Okay. Not 89. 8.
No.
Oh, predator.
Predator. Do you have anything?
Nope. We're gonna
Okay.
do bathroom.
Bathroom. Let me tell you. Where is it going with that? So, decorating for a bathroom. It's going to moving. It's kind of fun.
Unless you're denied a certain picture frame to be hung.
Yeah, it's still a work in progress. But I didn't know like how kind of like it's awesome. Like we got bath towels that match like the bath mat, and then we didn't plan it, but it's like the same shade of color that matches the shower curtain, and that's like, whoa, that's cool. What?
Nothing.
No, come on. It's a safe space.
Nothing.
Safe space. Let it out.
It's nope. It's
Let it out.
Nope. It's.
I'm a big boy. I can handle it.
I'm glad I have a towel to dry myself off.
Yeah.
Not for it to match my.
We got towels. I don't know. It's exciting.
Home Goods? I'm kidding.
No.
Target,
Actually,
probably.
Where did we get our bath towels?
Bed Bath and Beyond?
Nope. I can't remember.
Kmart.
Nope.
Walmart.
Walmart. It was Walmart.
Oh.
Yep. It was
Nice
Walmart.
choice.
Yep. Thank you.
You know what? Walmart, hashtag not an ad, but sponsor. They have some pretty decent stuff.
We got a lot of our stuff at Walmart. I'm not a huge fan of Walmart just because it's always crowded and it's a mess. But we got a good amount of stuff at Walmart. We got the shower. Actually, I think we got almost a whole bathroom at Walmart.
There you go.
Everyone's wondering, they have cheap doormats.
Nice.
Like for the outside doormats. Very nice.
Dude, is it a funny one or is it?
No, it just says it's going to be home. But very good price. Better than any place we saw.
Yeah. Well, you'll see my. I was gonna say my welcome mat, but if I say that, I think that gives a little bit away of where I live. So, welcome. Yeah. Well, get out. Yeah.
Today's episode of Funny Business is made possible by our friends at Spotify with Anchor.fm.
You know, Matt, after years of using Anchor for Funny Business, our listeners can almost repeat word for word what Anchor can do for a podcast like ours.
Oh, we do. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer.
And if you're like us with absolutely insane busy lives, when you host your podcast on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or where you are listening now.
So download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Yeah, bathroom. I will probably transition this over to your segments, but I have a little thing about a bathroom, but go ahead. That was what's the word?
Okay, there's what's the word. There it is. And let's get into it. Let's get into some segments. Mike, which one do you want to do first?
Buy or sell, because it's not going to make any sense.
All right, let's get into some buy or sell. And Mike, you can go first.
All right. Well, let me just rip this off like a Band-Aid. I'm selling clogging the toilet.
Oh, no.
Yes, from experience.
You're also buying a plunger?
No, I have one.
Oh, okay.
But just like plungers are they're not pretty.
No.
Like they're just not. And now you have a problem with your toilet and you can't get it to flush. And like, you know what's even more awkward is when you clog someone else's toilet at somebody else's house.
Yeah, that's always the fear I have.
You're sitting there being like, where the hell is the plunger?
Yeah,
But,
no, that's always a fear that I have is that it's just not going to end well.
Yeah. So had a little mishap, which was fine. Not that it was like mishap, like it got all over, like it's just clogged toilet. It's just not fun for anybody. But
Right.
anywho, I'm also selling awkward lines in any store.
What do you mean awkward lines?
The fact that there are places in a lot of areas, grocery stores, merchandise stores, Bath and Body Works probably does it the best. So I was at a gas station this past weekend because I was like feeling tired, so I wanted to pick up a soda and a candy bar. And it's awkward because the cashier is right next to the door.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a person that's obviously at the cashier, person ready to check out. And then in this scenario, there was a person that was like maybe like 3 feet away from like the first person to check out. And then there was like another one to the left. And there was a group of 3 people on the left-hand side. And then there was me. Where do you stand in that line?
That's tough.
Right?
Tough call. Yeah.
Like, and it's an awkward question. I'm never afraid to ask this, but it's an awkward question of, are you in line? And you're trying to figure it out. And like, luckily that group of 3 was like waiting for something else that was like to the left. But yeah, like just, I don't know, like, and at the deli too. I was actually just talking about this with Jenna. The fact that there are places that use a numbering system. There's places that use a kind of like self-checkout thing where like you can like punch it on a tablet and then you can leave, do your grocery shopping, come back and then pick it up. But a lot of the places I go to is just, they just pick whoever. And of course you're like, are you being helped? Are you being helped? But yeah.
The deli is terrifying.
Why?
Because I never know who's in line. I can't decide because sometimes you just walk right up to like, hey, what do you want? I was like, what kind of ham do you have? It's like, I don't know what kind of cheese I want because you got to see how it looks. You got to see the price. You gotta analyze, and then like if it's crowded, it's really overwhelming. Deli is a scary place, man.
It is. Yeah, and then on to my buys. I'm buying you. Not you, the listener. I'm buying the Netflix show You. I just finished season 4 of You very quickly, as typical Mike fashion of finishing a Netflix episodic series in like 2 days. Luckily, they got a part 1 and a part 2, so I thought it was okay. I just really admire Penn Badgley, who plays Joe Goldberg. And Matt, you'd be very intrigued to hear. So this is not any spoil. Well, this is a little bit of spoilers and a little bit away, but it doesn't give away the story.
Okay.
Taylor Swift actually makes the soundtrack in this season.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I might have to check it out.
So what was funny was around the time when season 4 was being produced, Penn Badgley created the TikTok account. And his first TikTok post was using the same song that was used in season 4.
Okay.
And it mind blown because it connected immediately. Because it was like, oh my God, he used that as his first TikTok song. And then like that's like the most notable soundtrack in the season for that. Mm-hmm. So no, I admire him as an actor. I found that he actually hates Joe. Like he has to act like, not act like, but he has to be the actor for Joe Goldberg, and he actually hates the character.
Oh wow.
It just has like such a mindfulness and just presence. I don't know. It's probably fun to hang out with. I don't know.
I loved season 1. I just could not get into season 2 at all. Just couldn't do it.
Yeah. You have to go through it. But 2 more. I'm also buying People Caring About You. Yeah. Just the idea, like you got your family and you got your significant others, but like just random acts of caring. Like screw random acts of kindness, random acts of caring. Like I got told today, like, your safety's important. And I'm like, thank you. Like, just the intentionality of like caring about somebody, whether that's their safety, their health, their professional life, their personal life, like just random acts of caring. Like, I think that's we all should do that more. Random acts of caring, not random acts of kindness. That's too Hallmark bullshit. Like, random acts of caring. Care for somebody once.
Yeah, I agree. I will piggyback on that on my advice for this week.
Okay.
But I think you're absolutely correct.
And then lastly, I'm buying breweries.
Oh, okay.
I went to a fantastic brewery last weekend. Let me tell you, beer was okay. I think it was my favorite brewery I've ever visited.
Like atmosphere-wise?
Atmosphere. So like the thing was huge. Like it was a warehouse, but like you didn't feel like you were like in a cold warehouse. Like they had plenty of seating. They had enough space for a cornhole board set and a large Connect 4. They had a huge bar that just wrapped around. They had ceiling heaters that like drew heat and actually like blew it down to the area. And it was fantastic. Like it was such a good time. And like they also had food that you were able to get. So like a lot of breweries, like you have to bring a food truck sometimes. Like this was literally built into the brewery. So like you could probably have a full day there. Like I don't know. Like I really enjoyed it. The beer, like I said, definitely okay. I mean, I've definitely had better beer, but this place was just fantastic. And it was nice because Jenna went, and then of course Jenna's parents actually went too. So it was just a really nice time to get together. We were there for a couple hours. But probably one of my favorite venues of a brewery. Takes the cake for that.
I think the thing with breweries is atmosphere is important. You have a cool place, like a place that like people wouldn't go and mind. Like people want to go and like hang out on like a Saturday or Sunday afternoon or Saturday night with the band or anything like that. Obviously the beer is important. You also, I think, you don't have to have a huge food menu, but you need to have like one or two things that you do really good.
Food wise, like, you mean?
Food wise. Food wise. I went to one a month or so ago with my family. Beer was good. Atmosphere was cool. They had like 6 different types of hot dogs. Like that was the thing, hot dogs. And they were good hot dogs. I think mine had like mac and cheese on it. It's like bacon. Oh, so good. So like something like that, like you know, it can be something simple. Even if you have a small menu, just do like cheesesteaks or like burgers or like hot dogs. Keep it simple, but do it well.
Oh man.
So good.
You're gonna have to tell me where you went later.
So good. We can go.
I would totally be for it. Over the summer.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, that's my buy and sell.
Alrighty. And as soon as my phone stops having a freak attack, I will open up mine.
Super freak.
I am buying gaming monitors. I am not going to be putting my gaming setup on a big screen TV. For those that don't know, it's not really supposed to be played on like a 50-inch TV. Mike, is that correct?
What?
Like my TV in my living room,
no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to play video games on those, like for the best experience.
It depends on the TV. I mean, the TV that you have.
Yeah, it's huge.
Dude, Tim the Tatman has played at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, and he said it's a fine experience.
But his streaming setup is a monitor.
Right.
So anyway, with moving, I have purchased a gaming monitor, a curved gaming monitor, and I am convinced I'm going to be the best gamer alive.
Oh.
There's just no Rocket League. I'm scoring every goal. I'm not missing a shot. Okay. Fortnite hitting every shot. I'm going to be cranking some 90s. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to be cranking 90s. Yeah, I'm convinced I'm going to be a great video game player now.
I'll have to remind myself to cut that clip and then the moments
Like the
that
first
you-
time I stream in the apartment is just me like falling off a cliff. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
You got it, Matt. Ah, damn it.
I'm also buying gambling responsibly.
No, it's like buying gambling.
No, responsibly gambling. If you can responsibly gamble in different ways, whether I'm not a huge casino person. I don't love going to the casino and sitting at a blackjack table. I do some sports gambling. Gambling on March Madness is one of my favorite things to do. I don't do a lot. Maybe the max is like $10 on a bet. But another way to do it is there's a cool thing that I've never done before for March Madness that I'm doing through work. Everyone's heard of Super Bowl squares. Mike, you know a Super Bowl square? It's March Madness Square.
Trent's basketball team is doing it as a fundraiser.
Okay.
Oh, that might be illegal.
100% is.
A little bit.
Very,
Trent,
1,000%.
Trent's graduating, so
yeah,
it's not
right.
his basketball team anymore.
That's irrelevant. Yeah, that doesn't matter. But anyway, for those that don't know what a March Madness square is, it's exactly like Super Bowl squares. But so my numbers are winning score 4, losing score 7. Not bad. So for every game of the tournament, if my numbers match up, I win money. But the first round, I think, is like $5. Second round is 10, and it goes up and up and up, which is nice because one, it's not just one game; it happens for every single game. And if your numbers hit in like the championship game, I think it's like almost $500.
So it's kind of like bingo.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's like basketball bingo. Yeah. So it's kind of fun, and it's something that, like, even if your bracket gets busted, you get to the final 4. Who knows? You can still win some money.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure it's varied by like point levels.
Yeah.
Like if you like first round, like if you get like your square right, like you get like 1 point, but like the final round is like 10 points. Nice.
Absolutely. Yep. I am selling Starbucks. I have had Starbucks a few times the past like couple weeks. It's not I don't like their coffee.
What do you get?
I usually get some form of like a iced caramel coffee. I usually get some cold foam.
Try cold brew next time.
I just don't like their coffee taste.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
coffee snob over here.
I don't know. Their coffee's just not like, I can do Dunkin' coffee, like the taste of Dunkin's coffee I like, or like the taste like a coffee I make for my Keurig. Starbucks coffee, I just don't like the taste of it. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like if they roast it differently. I don't know if there's any coffee baristas that can tell me why that is.
Tell me why.
I'd love to know. And finally, I'm selling bad uniforms.
Okay.
So the World Baseball Classic is going on right now. It is absolutely electric. Mike, I need you to Google Great Britain's uniforms right now. And anyone at home listening, if you haven't seen Great Britain's uniforms, look up Great Britain's baseball uniforms at the World Baseball Classic. It looks like they went on Word and printed out a Word document and slapped it on a jersey.
Very interesting, the color choices that they're using too.
But it just says Great Britain across the front and like Times New Roman.
But I'm more just poking fun at the color choice that I know they use it for their flag, but when I first saw the photo, it looked very familiar to another baseball team that I know very well.
Yes. There is no excuse for any sports organization, team, league to have bad uniforms when you have the money that they do. Get a good uniform. At least put some effort. Great Britain didn't even put in an effort.
I've always been so surprised seeing these like world games, like the amount of countries that have established leagues. Like, you always think it's like USA, obviously, like it's America's favorite pastime, but then like you get like Japan and China, like you get a lot of that, but just toss in like a Great Britain and it's like, oh, well, I didn't know they had a team. Like, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, baseball brings everybody together. So
yeah, absolutely. World Baseball Classic's been fun so far. I love the atmosphere and like the Dominican games and the Venezuelan games and the Colombian games. The fans are just insane. Like, it makes the game that much better.
Interesting.
That wraps up buy or sell. It is time for the final segment of the day. It is time for Take It. Little double music action for you all.
I'm gonna actually just take that and just
yeah, that's gonna be it. Mike, we have a very fun topic for Take It today. Stop chewing your microphone.
Is it Pokemon? Because I've gotten a lot of flack for Pokemon.
Why?
Just disinterested. So anyway,
okay. No, it is something that everybody, well, most people can relate to.
Okay.
It's open-ended. But there's a lot of different avenues that we can talk about with this topic because there's different scenarios or days of the week, etc. Mike, when is an acceptable time to start drinking? It is, like I said, we can take it in many ways. Many ways.
Any day that ends in Y.
So where do you want to start?
Let's start with the weekend.
Okay.
I feel like that's probably the easiest to relate.
Okay.
Friday, 5:00. Happy hour.
Just
done with the week.
5 o'clock.
What's that?
Well, okay, weekends, yes.
Start to the weekend. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
Let's knock out the easy stuff first. Friday,
Yes.
Saturday,
Yeah.
Sunday, maybe.
Yes, Friday immediately as you get out of work, as long as you're not driving.
Yeah, happy hour. Like, get the people together, keep it professional, but like,
Correct.
grab a beer. You just made it through the week.
Yep.
Your favorite thing to do too is like be outside for a beer. Like, because you're all cooped up. Like, if you're in an office job, you're all cooped up in your office. Like, go to a place when it's warm. Go to a place that has an outdoor bar or outdoor patio. Grab a beer.
Yep. Even in the winter months. So we just did it last week. We all, after work on Friday at 5, went to the local bar, had a drink. It was nice.
So Saturday.
Yeah. So I think there's a few answers for a Saturday.
There's a few scenarios you should say.
Yes. If it's just a regular Saturday, you can't crack open a beer at 10.
No.
However, put a little Bailey's in your coffee. That's acceptable. If it's just a regular chill Saturday.
We should probably mention before we get any deeper that we do not condone excessive drinking, copious amounts of alcohol.
Correct. Correct. Yeah, if you have a lot of yard work you're going to do and it's like 95, maybe hold off.
Or start with a Miller or a Michelob, however light you go.
Yes. However, if you don't put anything in your coffee, I think noon is acceptable on a Saturday.
I would have to unfortunately disagree. I would say after lunch.
Okay, so like 3 o'clock.
That way you got a nice base. You have a little bit to work with.
Yep.
And you're not getting super tipsy with your first drink.
Correct. Sunday. If it's football season, everything's thrown out the window. You can drink whenever you want.
Yeah.
Can't pregame church if you go to church.
You can take the blood of Christ.
Right, but you can't pregame church. No having beers in the parking lot with the priest before he's giving you the Eucharist.
Somebody get the funnel.
After church, though, fair game.
I don't know, man. I think Sunday's a little rough because it's like you don't want to go too hard because you got work the next day. And like I'm sure there's a lot of things on your list that you have to check off for you to finish up with or get done. So maybe this like Friday, Saturday is probably the heaviest amounts that you can. Yes. Sunday is like a little tapper off. Like, okay, I might have just one, but then like cut off around certain times so that way you could be fresh and ready to go come Monday.
Yep, I agree. Before we get into certain scenarios, let's finish off Monday through Thursday. During the week, come home from work.
Thursday is just an open opportunity after you're done with work. It's Thirsty
So that's
Thursday.
also a 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's Thirsty Thursday.
Thursday. Okay, that's true. Yep. That's also a good happy hour day, Thursday, Thursday.
It does. Yeah, you get a lot of deals around the area. Well, I should say around the area, around bars.
Correct. I'm gonna say Monday. I can't say the days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, with dinner.
Not during a podcast. No, I'm kidding.
That's the exception of its own. Podcasting and drinking.
So that's the scenario.
That's not everybody can relate to that. I think with dinner, it's acceptable to have a drink.
A drink.
Yes, a
A
drink.
spirit.
Yes, a nice glass of sheesh.
I think that's what your mom asked me when I was staying over your house. Do you want a spirit? And I was like, I just want a beer. I think so.
I didn't know that. That's weird. I have to talk to her about that. Do you disagree? Agree?
I agree.
Okay. Let's get into some certain scenarios. It's your birthday.
Do I have work on my birthday?
Yes.
Oh. Well, you can't drink in the middle of the workday.
Correct.
It'd be your birthday lunch.
Correct.
I feel like it would certainly apply to like a Thursday or Friday.
I agree.
Yeah.
Let's say it's your birthday on a Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know. My moral compass would say don't drink a lot because you have to go to the work in the morning.
Right, but it's your birthday.
Right. So you start earlier. So you pregame at church.
No, but I think that constitutes with maybe a drink with lunch.
Am I being do I get like driven around like in this scenario?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like driving's covered.
Yes, driving's covered. Who doesn't love good mimosa on their birthday?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one.
Yep. You're attending a wedding. All day. All day.
Well,
assuming we get home, we have rides.
After the ceremony.
What?
After the ceremony.
No. All day. I'm not saying you have to go hard right at like 11 a.m.
Okay.
But if you're at the place, you don't have to drive to the ceremony. It's like a.
Are you a part of the wedding, or are you?
I'm gonna say no. You're not a part of the wedding.
I would say after the ceremony.
I would have like a pre-beer.
Says the guy who says we don't want to pregame church, but we'll pregame a church ceremony.
Yeah, but it's a wedding. Like
it's still the same thing.
Well, not every wedding ceremony is a church ceremony.
Okay, yours is going to be different when you get married.
I didn't say that.
No,
not every wedding. Every wedding's different. I think it's just acceptable to have a beer before the ceremony.
Okay, a beer. All right,
or a shot.
I'll fly with that.
What if you like walk in and like the groomsmen are doing a shot?
I will. Once this episode's done, I will bookmark this episode. When you get married, I will just play this segment and I will just bring a beer to you and be like, no. I'll be like, you said it. You said it.
Hold on. If you're the bride or groom, that totally changes things.
How?
I will not be having a drink on my wedding day.
You will.
No, I won't. No, there's no shot. No shot.
Yeah, no shots. Just the can of Miller Lite.
There's no drinking.
There's a can of Miller Lite.
Nope.
Why?
No. Nope.
One is not going to kill you.
We're going to be focused.
Matt, one is not going to kill you.
No.
One is not going to kill you.
Nope. Not going to happen.
Okay, fine. I'll have two to myself.
Yep. I'm going to have a better say in than this one. It's Saturday. You're in a golf tournament.
Why don't I have a good say?
Have you golfed in a golf tournament before?
No, but I've been in a tournament.
Okay, then what
I've been in a volleyball tournament. And I've seen that gone wrong.
that is true. No comment.
Definitely not before the tournament.
Excuse me?
Definitely not before the tournament.
Oh, you clearly have not been to a golf tournament before.
Oh, okay. So it's
an 8:30 shotgun start.
I don't think we've talked about the level of drinking here. We've just talked about when to have a can.
Correct. It's an acceptable time to start drinking.
To start drinking.
Yeah.
I feel like having a casual one to start.
Yeah, if it's an 8:30 shotgun start, I'm cracking the first beer at 8.
Is there money involved in this tournament?
Or
is it just for bragging rights?
There's prizes.
And how many teams, how many foursomes or threesomes are there?
Probably 36.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm having a beer with you.
Correct. Okay, there. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I've accepted the fact I'm never winning a golf tournament, so I will be going to have fun.
If there was $2,000 on the line,
no.
Your boy would be pulling out his clubs and getting ready to play.
If there's $2,000 on the line in a golf tournament, I'm not playing in it because I'm not good enough to be in that tournament.
You do realize, Matt, that we might have a potential opportunity to go golfing more.
Yes,
later in the year.
I'm so excited. Extremely excited. What other scenarios do we want to throw out there?
Concert. I feel like that applies to tailgating football game.
I think it's whenever you arrive at the parking lot.
Yeah. Learned that the hard way.
Because you can't just sit in the parking lot for like half hour and not have a drink. What are you going to do?
Speaking of corpse, funeral.
That's tough. Obviously, you're not going to be drinking a lot at the funeral. Although my parents did go to a wake one time where the wake was on the guy's boat. And in his will was that the wake was going to be on his boat and he left money for everyone to buy beer. I think it kind of depends on the scenario. I would probably say if they offer alcohol, if there's like food afterwards, 1 or 2.
I feel like it just turns into a bad habit because there's sadness involved in the funeral, and you mix that with alcohol, it doesn't get good. So
no.
First Holy Communion.
0. Graduation from college.
I did not drink.
You didn't have a single drink?
I didn't have a single drink.
Loser.
I couldn't. What about you, Matt?
When did I have my first drink? In the parking lot.
What about your master's program?
That was bullshit. That was total bullshit. And I think I did start drinking in the morning.
For your master's?
Because it was Zoom and I was at home.
Yeah. I still am very upset with how they handled that, but
water under the bridge. It is your son's first ever T-ball game.
I thought you were going to say his first Holy Communion. I was like, I just said that.
No, first T-ball game.
Oh no, dude!
You can't sit through a T-ball game and not drink.
No, I don't know, man. Are you the coach?
Let me preface this: you're not a coach.
Okay, then yes, I would have a beer before I get
correct. Yes, yeah. That's one where like your parents like, so like, what's in your container? Yeah. Does anyone have a margarita jug around here, or like, what do we got going on?
I mean, some people have. I don't want to say in my lifetime, but as I was told that some people who've coached would come to the game drunk.
Don't advise that.
Nope.
Disavow.
Nope. Not at all.
Yep.
T-ball game. Oh man. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm seeing baseball, which like obviously like you could drink whenever that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like those are all like the scenarios.
Yeah, I think that we hit most of the important ones.
Engagement, party, reception.
As soon as it starts.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay.
If you you got another one?
No.
Okay. If you think of any others that we missed, let us know on social media. We will be sure to answer.
Yes, the social media. solo.to/funnybusiness, the book face, the gram Insta, and the Twitter that's now charging obnoxious amounts of money for API usage. So that's ridiculous. Hand up.
Yeah, what's API?
It's basically like your floor plan for your social media. So like you see where the lights are, where the circuitry is. You see how it ticks.
Got it.
But yeah, they were charging ridiculous amounts. So, but yeah, solo.to/funnybusiness. Mr. Matthew.
Yes.
What is your advice for the good coworkers of the funny business world?
So going along with your buy of caring, reach out to that friend you haven't talked to in a long time.
I did that.
Yeah, I know. Yes, I know. And I maybe really realize that that's important. Obviously, lives get busy, but we always have friends that will mean a lot to us, and we might not be always be able to see them or talk to them. But if you're ever thinking of them and be like, I hope they're doing good, don't just say that. Send them a text. Be like, hey, I know we're both busy. I hope things are going well. Even if you don't have a long conversation, just show that you care. Show that you're thinking about them. It means a lot.
Did you use the same person I called last week?
I no.
Oh, okay.
But at one point, yes, I will.
Okay. Make it fun. Make it, add a little flair to it, but don't make it weird. Being like, hey, I'm thinking about you.
Right. Be like, hope things are going well.
Yep.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Just a little random. Be like, oh, that'll just make their day. Like you said.
They will. No, really, really will. But yeah, be sure to tell somebody that you love them if you feel that way.
Yep, absolutely.
And it's not contradicting anything about your significant others or any relationships whatsoever.
Correct.
So, yeah, text them, call them, beep them if you want to reach them.
Yep. Didn't think we were going to get Impossible reference today, but here we are.
Yeah, I'm going to stop before I embarrass myself. So until the next time, we'll see you all in the next episode.
Stay safe, everyone.